we are currently in Japan, or we are live from Japan in Suzuka for round 3 of Group A. So fun times ahead. Just some quick facts on Japan. We know that Japan has the most McDonald's in the world outside of the USA. They have 3,000 McDonald's in Japan, so the more you know. There is over 33 million people in Tokyo, which is one of the largest metropolitan places in the world. And they also consume the most fish in the world, 17 million tons per year. I'll be your host, Micah Bradley, and beside me we have Lucas as me co-commentator and pit crew tonight.
Good evening.
Good evening, how you doing?
Oh, good, thanks, mate.
Excellent, that is fantastic to hear. How's your weekend?
Yeah, no, not too bad at all, actually. Just a bit quiet.
That's the way you want it. Alrighty, whoops. And congratulations to Shane Van Gisbergen and Jamie Whincup for taking out the Townsville 400 on Sunday. Red Bull 1-2 on both races. And same podiums as well. We had Jamie Whincup, Shane Van Gisbergen, and Scotty McLaughlin taking up the first race. Second race was the opposite, which was Shane Van Gisbergen. Jamie Whincup second, and Scotty McLaughlin again in third. So congratulations to them. But right now we do have the qualifying happening right now. We are concentrating on Wardons at the moment, so it is on the lap. I'm just going to display all his times as well.
So we've got Wardons leading the way at the moment. He's clocked in a 156.974, which is a pretty decent lap for this early in the stint.
Definitely.
We've got Gazwell's in second, NASCAR is in third, Mikey is in fourth, Dave Hindover in 5th place, Dee's in 6th and just stopping in the pits, opening a new set of boots on the BMW. Jemima, 7th place at the moment, just crossed the line with a penalty lap. Mojo Allen's in 8th, Glazer's 9th with a 159.1 in 9th place. Wow. Must have been that. It's a quick lap, must be that. The captain is in 10th place. Rocky's really low at the moment. Only managed to make a 2 flat. We're carrying a penalty lap at the moment as well as he enters the Dengas. Cruisin in 12th. Berserker in 13th. And Mike is showing up in 14th on the road. I don't know if he's going to lap or not yet.
So we're going to jump on board Wardons right now as he does his flying lap on Suzuka. He heads into the first corner. A little bit wide, but hey, I'm sure you can pick up. So heads into the Snake S's. Grabbing the corners, hitting the river strip. Taking it nice and smoothly. Taking the final corner on the S's. Makes his way up into the Dunlop curve. His partner in crime just overtaking him there. As we now head into Degno 1 and 2. Crossing the bridge. Just a quick update as well on this track. This is one of the very few tracks which is considered a figure 8 since it goes some change. As we now head into the 200R. Right now.
Cyborg has elevated himself to third with a 157.4.
Back stretch. This corner can be tricky sometimes. You can get it perfect. Have it look flat to the floor. Wardons backs up just a little bit, just to let the corner perfect. As we now head into the Casio triangle. Slipping down to the second gear. That is your track layout of Suzuka. As we ride aboard, I'm pretty sure is Mr. Gazballs, currently in second place.
He's got a strong qualifying at the so far by the Rock Balls Racing team, second and third at the moment on the road.
And hello to Jay Millsy, Drinks, and Tesla, who is watching us right now, as well as SSL. So we'll have a quick look at the timing boards at the moment. So as is Wardon's currently in first position, 56. Gazball's in second. Rocky now on his way to third. NASCAR in fourth. Owie in fifth. Mikey SMHC in sixth. Davo Hendo in seventh. D Volgenga in eighth. Z Jamal in ninth. Laser Half Full in 10th. Captain Freya in 11th. Chichan in 10th. In 12th. Cruising in 13th. Suzuka and Mr. Mookie Boy in 14th. Having troubles with his diff apparently. He's been researching a lot of diff videos in the last couple of
Right, about to give him the 5-minute warning. It's going to send a shiver down the spines of the guys towards the back of the field.
Let's make our way through the field. There's Rocky there. Fourth position. Here's Mr. NASCAR in the Hyundai as well. So Hyundai in the top 4, 3 of them in the top 4.
4 in the top 5.
Ooh, interesting. Didn't see that. Oh, there's 2. Mr. Chichan. Chichan. Just call him Chichan.
5-minute warning, boys.
Seventh position is D. Eighth we have Mo. 7HC Mikey in 10th position is Mazine. Okay, very interesting. He's climbed his way up Supercars as well, so it's his first race in the Group A races, so it'll be interesting how he goes because he's been winning all the races that he's been in the last 3 rounds. Last 2 rounds. So interesting how he goes to run. Currently, he's in 10th position. As we continue to make our way up the field, Laser Art full 11th. 12th position is Captain Brown. 13th, Suzuka, Lucky Luke. With Cruising finishing it off in 14th. He graduated from Group B as well. This is his first race in Group A, so good luck to him.
Just check the chat. It looks like they want a little bit of a volume switch.
It's always something a little bit. I'll do that right now.
When he gets started on keeping an eye on this timer, and I can grab a screenshot of the leaderboard.
Excelente.
They've got 3 minutes.
3 minutes and counting until we get away as we ride aboard with Wardons currently in first position. So unfortunately Terry's still not in the race as well as he has issues with his steering wheel, so not entirely sure how he's going to go in the next couple of races. I'm not entirely sure if he's going to be in the championship until next season probably. Which is a bit upsetting, but hey, what can you do? Not much. Much better, boys. Thank you, Doremus.
There we go. That's what that's sorted.
Hey, I can hear you much clearer now. Excellent. Heading into the S's. So we'll have a quick look at the board as well, see what the timing's like.
We've got just under 2 minutes to go, so
beautiful.
It looks like Mikey might be the last one across the line, I think.
Right.
I don't think Laser's going to make it. I don't think Wardens is going to make it. Mojan definitely won't make it.
So what we'll do, we'll ride aboard Mr. Mikey in 10th position. See how he goes. As he makes his way through the 200R, heading into the spoon. Oh, bit of a nudge to cruising. Heading into the spoon, flowing through it. Heading down the backstretch. Flat out.
Chalmers got the third.
Ooh, alright.
There's his in second.
Ooh. Okay.
What's going on there?
Unless they've gone into the pits.
No, they're in the pits.
Ah, there we go. So Mikey now crossing the line. What does he get? What does he get?
Grabs and I'll post in the chat.
Yep.
Okay.
Hello, Mr. Betty. Thank you for tuning in. Tezza, thank you for tuning in as well. Good to see you. Or hear from, or see your chat. I don't know. Excellent. So everyone starts to do their cool down laps. We start to set up the grid and we should be racing shortly. So if you look at the atomic boards right now, let's see what we got. So currently in first position is Mr. Brocky, 156.299, with Wardons in second position with a 156.552. So only two cars that have hit the 156 mark. So it'll be a nice tight race against those two as well. But then we also have SF NASCAR in third position with 157.042, with Mazine behind him with a 157.395 in fourth position.
Catching the last couple going around.
Excellent.
There you go. Auto's just changed the settings. I've sent him the screen grab, so
excellent.
We'll stack the grid.
So we should be racing quite shortly. Fun times ahead. Should be a good race actually. I'm sure a lot of people in this race are quite sick of the track because this track was used as our TT qualifying to set our grids for the first race in the season. So I suppose everyone knows the track layout, but I'm sure they're quite sick of it as well. But hey, what can you do? It's still a fun track. It's hard to master. A lot of corners, not much overtaking possibilities. The only way you can really overtake someone is through the final straight and the 200R or backstretch. Other than that, there's just a lot of corners, not really much time to overtake. But hey, if they find an opportunity, take it.
What'd you tip, mate? Who do you reckon's got it?
Oh, you got me. Oh. I reckon Wardons will get it this time. I'm hoping Wardons will get it.
I'm going to do what I do every week and say Wardons has got it.
Yep.
So, very smooth operator.
Yes, he is. Well, it will be interesting in the first few corners as well. Not entirely sure how everyone's going to do.
This is Group A, so they should be alright.
Yep.
This is the cream of the crop, so these guys should know better.
We do have some graduates in the room as well, so they might be facing some interesting situations when they head into that first corner as well. But hey, yeah, like you said, it's the more professional people where they do clock in good times. But hey, we'll find out once the race starts, I guess.
That's it. So, we're almost ready to go. Let's auto sets the grid up.
Mm-hmm. So just a heads up for the rest of the week, we do have the Super Carreras on Tuesday nights, which is hosted by Mr. Benno Bendoton himself. I can't remember what tracks. Do you remember what tracks they're racing on this Tuesday? I think it was Nürburgring GP, Bathurst. Interlagos. Okay, beautiful. So that will be a good stream. It was quite fun and exciting last week. We had quite a fair few people in the stream. Nice one in Waterlands. Yeah, good banter from everyone. Nice chit chat. Good fun. Also, we have Super 2 at Suzuka this Thursday too. How many laps is it? 50? I can't remember.
59.
59, yeah. So, Thrillhouse Super 2 series heading to Suzuka with 59 laps. So that should be a cracker race. Fun and exciting. There'll be plenty of action in there because it is quite a short track. And quite a fair few cars as well. But from what we've heard from Lucas himself, you're in the pits, and that's pretty much one lap gone from you. Pretty much by the time you fill up your car, that's one lap done by the other person. So it'll be a very fun, exciting race from these guys. And then Sunday next week we have Group B at Suzuka. Captain Frau give him a few words of wisdom right there. Lucas, voice is very low apparently again.
No, really? Great. I'll bump my mic up. Hopefully we don't get any echo.
Nah, he should be fine. Alrighty. So, as the race is about to start, we have Brocky in first, Wardons in second, NASCAR in third, Mazine in fourth, Dave Ohendo in fifth, D. Volgenga in sixth, Moe in seventh, Mikey 7HZ in eighth, Laser Halfful in ninth, Captain Frau in 10th, Cruising in 11th, 12th is Berserker, and I can't see the rest from there. Hang on, see if I can scroll down. There we go, Gazballs in 13th with Chickham in 14th. Wise words from Chicham as well, keeping on the Discord, folks. I agree. Where's the love? We need some love in here.
Alrighty, so we must be just about ready to go.
And hello to Pruski. Evening.
Good evening, Mr. Pruski.
I hope everyone in the chat has had a good weekend. Had a cracker of a weekend. Watching the V8s and Formula 1 tonight. Oh, baby, I'll be watching that. I'll be glued to the TV tonight. Cannot wait for that race. I know Lewis is going to win it. As much as I don't really like him, he's going to win it for sure. But I just, fingers crossed, I want either Raikkonen or Ricciardo to take the win. But the way Red Bull are performing tonight, the last couple of days, I don't like their chances. But good luck to them. Good luck to them. I did have a dream last night where I was at Silverstone last night. I got to meet Nicky Lauda for some reason. I was shaking his hand, talking to him. I don't know what I was talking about, but it was interesting talking to Nicky Lauda. But hey, that's just me.
We're about to go.
Hey, beautiful.
We're about to go racing. Let's just hope everyone gets off the line. I think everyone was in the test start, so we should be good.
Excellent.
I think Berserker was the only one that missed the test start, but he's coming out of P12, so
Beautiful.
Not going to be a huge issue.
Excellent. Well, the race starts in 5 seconds. This should be fun. Fun with 21 laps around Japan Suzuka. Strap yourselves in, boys. It's going to be a cracking race as we head into the grid now. As the grid's finally set up. Palms are sweaty as the race is about to start. Red lights on. We are ready. We are waiting. Nervous palms. Well, everyone set off. 3, 2, 1, and they're off. Clean start from everyone. Looks good at the moment. Brocky, bit of a slow start from him, but he's getting there. Everyone's off the grid. Fantastic. As we head into the first corner, Brocky taking the lead. Wardon's in second, with Gazballs in third, being overtaken by Mazine. As we now head into the S's, following Wardons, with Mazine in third. Mr. NASCAR in fourth, with Dave Ohendo just behind him in fifth. We then have D in sixth, with Mo just behind him in seventh, with 7HZ Mikey in eighth. But everyone starts off cleanly, no incidences, everyone has raced fantastic. This is looking like a fun, exciting race as we look back up to the field, heading into Decana 2 with Brocky in the lead. Wardon's following closely behind him. A little bit of action happening around the back, but everything seems to be nice and clean still. As we head into the hairpin, Wardon's still just behind him, looking for his opportunity to overtake. Zine in third. Brocky's still taking the lead, nice and strong performance. Slowly pulling away from Mazine in third as they head down into the spoon. Nice and smooth. Slowly pulling away from Wardons as we quickly head up to the field in sixth position. We have Mo at the back. A little bit messy, but still pretty good. No accidents still, no one's run off actually. No, here we go. What's going on here? Can't keep looking back. I'm stuck on Gazballs for some reason. There we go, back up to Brocky. Heading through the Casio triangle into the last corner as we complete the first lap of Suzuka, Japan, round 3, Group A. Heading straight to the first corner, nice and smooth, heading into the Snake S's. Back up the field. Ooh, Berserker currently in 12th position, running a little bit wide. Not looking good for him at all. Not looking good whatsoever. And then we have Jacam in 13th, with Mr. Glazer Huthful in 14th. Oh, and he's just spun out, smack into the tyre wall. Not a good start from him. Not looking good for him at all. We head back up to Rocky. Wardon's nice and close behind him as we look at Mazine. Slowly losing track of Wardon's, but he has Mr. D just stuck behind him, with Davo not far behind as well. Mr. Mikey in 7th position, with D in 8th, with a 205.2 at the moment. Cruising in 9th with Luke right up his backside, giving him a good sniff. He's going for an overtake, but he just misses out on the spoon. Gazballs go. Ooh, Gazballs overtaking him. Says thank you very much. Nice one. Oh no! Ooh, he keeps it. Gazballs running a little bit wide there, but he does keep it. Sorry, Berserker. Gazballs sniffing him as they head into the 130R. Andrew Cruiser running wide, with Gazballs taking that opportunity, saying thank you very much. Cruiser currently in 10th position, with Jacam just behind him. Berserker still losing pace, not a good start to him. As we head our way back up the field with Brocky with a nice commanding lead. Fastest lap with a 156.8. absolutely outstanding. With Wardon still just behind him, he wants to take that position off him with 156.7. These two are going to fight. These guys are going to fight. In third position, we have Mazine. 4 seconds behind Wardon's on the lead. Mr. D just behind him. As they make their way through the deck, heading underneath the bridge. David Hill, Mo in the background, loses a little bit of control there, but he gets it. As they head into the hairpin. Nice and smooth. As we head on to Mr. D. Oh, sorry, D's in ninth. Ugh. Excellent commentating from me. David Hendo on fifth. With NASCAR in fourth. Sorry, my apologies. NASCAR in fourth, not D.
Front. Wardogs are still hanging on with the back of Poppy. Really good here. Just having a quick look at the fuel usage and tyres. They're both pretty much even. So,
right.
Wardens is doing a great job in the slipstream there.
Do you think he'll be conserving fuel if he's going to be drafting off Brocky, you reckon?
I think so. I think he's a bit of assisting behind him in the early segment here and just see what I can gain in the Beamer. Using the Hyundai as a way to punch through that air.
Because when you're drafting people, you seem to be catching up to them, but Wardon's just seems to be sticking right to his backside, not gaining anything whatsoever. Yeah,
absolutely.
Just hoping Brocky to stuff up as they head into the S's. And as we look into Mazine, who's currently in third position, with Mr. NASCAR right behind him as well. So the battle for third position.
Keep an eye on Mez's fuel there too. He's looking really good. He's way more fuel than everyone around him again.
Right.
Same thing with him as every other race so far. He's just got the Jag using no fuel at all, basically.
It's a bit of a strategist too.
One of those, yeah.
So he does seem to pit.
One of those ones.
He does seem to pit like usually 2 or 3 laps in front of everyone else. So that's his usual strategy. So it will be interesting if he uses that tonight, because this is his first time in the Group A races. It'll be interesting what he pulls out tonight.
Yes, exactly. Hendo has gone really well too. He's banking some fuel as well there, V8. So we'll look for him in the later stages of the race to pop back up.
Definitely. We his lap at the moment with 158.7. Heading through the spoon. As we make our way back up the field in 6th position, we have Mikey with 159.6. And behind him we have Mr. Momain. Still a little bit sick. Had a chat with him last night. He did not sound good, but good luck to him tonight. Mr. Gazball was in 8th with 158.1. Mr. D 9th with Chickham behind him in 10th. Yikes. So where's Mr. Ilya? Where is he? Where's Mr. Berserker? There he is in 11th with Cruiser right on his backside. So Berserker, not his best race. Oh, a little bit of a push and shove right there. Cruiser taking the position. Oh, Berserker gets it back. Well done. As he makes his way down the final stretch. Captain Frowell in 12th position, with Cruiser in 13th. And then we look inside, Mr. Glazer in 14th, not looking good whatsoever, with 13 seconds behind the car in front of him. So his race is not looking good for him whatsoever. As we make our way back up to Brocky in first position, but where's Wardons? There he is. Oof.
Yeah, he's backing up.
Alrighty.
He's edging a gap away at the moment. It's stretched out by nearly a second in that last lap.
How's their fuel and tyre wear looking?
Rocky's on exactly half a tank and tyres are about a third of the way down. Wardons is a little bit lower with fuel.
Okay.
And tyres are about the same.
Okay, interesting. As we make our way up to third position, we have Mazine pulling away from 4th position. Mr. NASCAR. has just run it wide. Ugh.
Really wide.
Oh, and he's spun
got
off. No.
Big loose.
No. Oh.
Oh,
Bad
he's
luck
buried
to
all the
him.
way in the kitty litter.
Yikes, that is not good to him. He's still
Trying to
stuck
pull
in there.
reverse.
As we look at the
That's well
replay,
stuck.
he just clips the AstroTurf
he's
and just
moving.
loses it. Yikes, not good for him whatsoever. Oh, he's making his way back in. He's stuck. He's struggling to get
Really
his
stuck.
gear.
He's still trying to get it out. He can't
Yikes.
move.
Oh,
Here it
Cruiser's
comes.
just overtaken him as he makes his way back onto the field. Yikes, that is not good for Mr. NASCAR as well. Bad luck to him.
Okay. Gradually gave him a penalty for that too. Thanks, mate. Cheers, mate.
Yeah, probably 10 seconds. Nah, you went off. That's 10 seconds. 10 seconds right there.
Okay, so Mez is in the pits. Hendo is shadowed him straight into the pit lane.
Right.
Let's keep an eye on this. Mez is out with just over half a tank of fuel on board.
Okay.
And what has Hendo done? Hendo shadowed him completely. Exactly the same strategy. He's trying to follow him
Right.
out.
Okay.
Very interesting with the big Aston's going to be decent on fuel too, so it's a pretty good strategy. I think that's a really good idea to follow someone like Jemima, because he'll have the fuel usage on him towards the end of the race. The Aston's really good on fuel, so
Okay. Well, my predictions were right. He decided to pit early, as he usually does. So that seems to be his usual strategy. As we make our way back up to the field, we have Brocky in first position, starting to pull away from Wardons, just ever so slightly. Wardons in second position with a 159.9, who is now 3 seconds behind Mr. Brocky. In third position, we have Mr. Mikey in third with a 159.6, with Moman in fourth position with a current 201.4. So he is losing a little bit of time there. And making our way up to Nazine in fifth position, who just pitted. Just behind him. Leaderboard. Righto.
pop it up. Please, sir.
Righty. So we'll just have a quick look at the live timing and just a quick breathe through. Brocky in first, Wardons in second, 7HC in third, Mo in fourth, Mazine in fifth, Gazballs in sixth, Davo in seventh, Chicam in eighth, Suzuka in ninth, D in 10th, Catherine Frown in 11th, Cruising in 12th, Glaze Half in 13th. Mr. NASCAR, unfortunately, not a good run for him as well. He was stuck in 14th. As we look back to Mr. Brocky, who is now starting his 7th lap.
Brocky stretched out to a 3.3 second lead now. He's really putting the foot down. The car looks like it's back up to full power actually, because he's really having a bit of a dip in it now.
Right. So comparing Brocky and Wardon's fuel, how are they looking at the moment now?
Wardo's starting to struggle with fuel. He's just under a quarter of a tank now. Brocky's still like between a quarter and a half.
Right. Okay. So do you reckon Brocky's going to try a one-stopper?
I don't think so.
Nah.
I think he's trying to grab some track position. He's trying to get a bit of a gap on Wardo.
I suppose so.
Wardo's got to stay in touch here too, because if he gets too far behind, he's not going to be able to make up the fuel gap.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I don't. Brocky, if we're on lap 7, we've got 21 lap. It'll probably be a two-stopper from him. Oh, Wardon's losing a little bit of slide there.
Mikey's looking very good.
In third position.
Mikey's got a lot of fuel on board still.
Right.
Big beamer.
As we ride on board Mr. Mikey. Listen to the engine.
Battle for fourth.
Battle for fourth.
Jemima on low. Coming down through Suzuka.
Yes, right. As they head into the spoon. Ooh, Jemima looking for it, giving it a good sniff. Oh, bit of a touch there. But he gets him nice and clean. A little bit of a touch there, but it was just a gentle touch. But he's overtaken him.
Nice clean bit of driving from Mo there too, just to sidestep a little bit there, I think. Think of the long game.
Not worth it when he's just moving as well.
Jemima's on fresh tyres too, so he'll be cutting through the field.
So if you look at Mo's time, he's got a 2 minutes, 0.6. So will he pit in this lap as we look onto him? Looks like he is. He does. In the pits, Mr. Moman.
We're request for you to hit F10 because they can't see the leaderboard.
Right. Mikey is now in the pits also.
Oh, Mo's car just jumped off the ground.
Ooh.
They're all going in. Wardens is in too.
Yep. So as they're in
Wardens
the pits...
did the regular fill. He's out. Nearly full tank on board. Mo is 2/3 full brand new tyres. Mikey's got a full tank, fresh tyres. Cruising's on his way in still.
Right. Interesting. As we look on
So
Japan.
at the moment, yeah, Rocky and Charm are the two out of sequence at the moment. F11, sorry, not F10. Come on, Sean. Jeez.
As we look through the field, Brocky currently in first position. Maybe pitting this lap, but who knows, he might be going for one more. With Nazine in second position. 16 seconds behind him. Okay.
But he has jumped Wardons there, you see.
Yeah, okay. We'll have a look at... I'll quickly stay on Brocky for now, see if he pits in this lap, because Nazine's going to overtake him. As he heads in through the Casio triangle. What does he do? What does he do? He's in the pits.
He's losing a heap of time. He's losing a heap of time here. He's getting stuck behind Charm on really old rubber. Can't find a way around him. Coming up towards 130R.
Oh, here we go. He's going for it. He's going for it. Through the back straight, through the 130R.
Straight around.
Beautiful. Excellent. Easy done. As we quickly look on Mazine. About to overtake Mr. Brocky as he's filling up. Mazine now in first position. Brocky getting some fuel. So Mazine
goes through.
So Mazine currently
got him too.
first. Yep.
There's Wardo. Wardo's coming down the straight now.
Okay. So Brocky's now at the pits. Just behind him in fourth is Mr. Wardons. Okay.
Interesting. Brocky's gone with the standard full tank again too, so he's going to be able to run along now.
Yep.
Whereas these two at the front are both around a quarter of a tank. They're going to be in very shortly.
Yeah. So Mazine currently in first position of 158.2. Just a quick check to see who's done the fastest lap right now, which is Mr. Wardons, excuse me, with a 156.7. So as we're looking at second position, Mr. Davo. With third position, Brocky. And fourth position, Mr. Wardons. Fifth position, we have Mr. Chicam.
He's running long too, isn't he?
Yeah, yes,
he's running really long.
Yeah.
We're 9 laps in.
Maybe he's going to try one stopper.
He's about to get caught by this angry pack behind him. Look at these guys behind him. Rose, Mikey and Gazballs. She's on here too.
A bit of action here as we keep
Gazballs trying to go the long way around.
As we run aboard, Mr. Mo looking from behind. Mikey looking for an overtaking opportunity. Gets him. Oh no! What does he do? Does he give it away?
He's redressed. Yeah, he's redressed there. Well done.
Well done. Beautiful.
Gazball's just got out of that big time though.
Yeah,
took 2 spots.
Gazball says thank you very much for that opportunity. As they head into the Casio triangle, Mikey's looking for another go again. What does he do? Oh, bit of a push again. Oh, a bit of a crisscross action there as well. As you ride on board. So Mikey overtakes him. Great success.
Charm's going around again. Wow. He's about to get swamped.
Beautiful overtaking right there. Mr. No staying behind him. He's not refusing. He wants that position back. So Merman currently in 8th position with Mikey in 7th. Ooh. Who's that? 6th? Mr. Chicam. Oh, was he in the pits?
No, he's still running.
No, he's still going.
Still going.
He's losing position, so maybe he's fuel conserving. I'm not entirely sure. It's on lap 10.
Rocky is just taking chunks out of Hendo here. Aston's starting to struggle.
Yeah, he's 1 second behind him now.
He's going to be on him by the end of the lap.
Definitely. So if we look on Mr. Dave Hendo's field, yeah, he's got 1 lap remaining. He has to pit this lap. First position, Mr. Mazin Jemima is also almost out of fuel as well.
So 8 seconds now. I'm going to duck in again. Next lap. No, it goes in now. Here he goes. That'll bring Dave Hendo in as well.
Yep.
He's going to have to cover.
Yep, going for it. Brocky now takes the lead.
Right, so Mez is stationary in the pits. Tyres are going on.
Reclaiming second position.
Fuel going in down. How much is he going to put in?
So his hands off.
Go with the half a tank again.
Okay. Interesting. So
Dave's done the same thing. Half a tank. But he's going to come out with Mikey and Mo here on cold tyres. He's about to get eaten up. He's losing track position.
Yes, he is. He needs to get some warmth in those tyres if he wants to stay ahead of him. Mikey just behind him. Just right on board Mikey. Heading into these snake S's. As we listen to his engine roar. Through Dragon 1 to Dragon 2 to the underpass. So Mo still running a little wide, Mr. Dave Hendo. Mikey looking for the opportunity.
Got him. Down inside.
Oh, excellent.
Oh. Mo will get him here too.
Oh, I don't know. He's giving him a good sniff.
Give him a touch up there.
Yeah.
Panel beaters and Team Mo down. Have you looked at this with a cringy face, I reckon? He's popped a couple of hits already this race, the old Red Bull Aston.
Yes. So I'm sure Mr. Davo Hendo's tyres are nice and warm now, so I'm sure he'll start to pull away from Mr. Moman. Yet again, Mr. Moman's tyres are quite fresh as well. Probably a couple of laps. So Davo now looking for an opportunity to overtake Mr. Mikey. He's going for it. Oh, through the 130R. They're both off. I'm sure they'll get penalties for that.
Mo's down the inside.
Oh. Oh.
Mikey with cover. Oh,
beautiful.
Hold your breath.
Yeah. Thanks. Alrighty, so we have a few more in the pits, I reckon. No, that's just me. Alrighty, so we'll quickly head up the field with Brocky currently in first position with 157.4. Second is Mr. Wardons with 159, who is now currently 6 seconds behind Mr. Brock. Third is Mazine. There's a nice comfortable gap between the two, between second and fourth.
He's not really gaining. Sort of just chipping, but not really gaining much on board. I thought he'd be catching a bit quicker than that.
Definitely. Davo now in fifth, Mikey in sixth, with Mo catching up to Mikey in seventh. We'll make our way up to eighth position. Suzuka, he's slowly creeping his way back up. Same with NASCAR as well. Wow, okay. Interesting. Good work to him. Alrighty. We'll keep an eye on him throughout the rest of the race. We then have Cruisin into 10th position, with Chicam in 11th. Mr. D in 12th. Captain Frau, not his best race, currently in 13th, with Glazer half full, just with a lap just then with 2 minutes 2.7, and is currently 1 minute 23 behind Mr. Brocky as we make our way back up to Mr. Davo, and where Mikey and Mo battling it again as they head down the back stretch into 130R. Mo's looking for another opportunity again. Oh, he's looking for it. He's going for it.
On the
Alright, we'll have to keep an eye on these two. As they're making their way into Casio
Mikey
Triangle.
went really deep.
Yeah.
Really deep. He's under him now on the straight. Drag race.
Here we go. He's got the power. I think the Aston does. No, he's got him.
Not giving it up.
As they make their way into the first corner. Into the Snake S's. So these two are on the same tyre wear as well. How's their fuel looking?
Mikey is much better on fuel.
Right.
Mo is looking pretty ordinary on fuel actually. I don't know how that's sort of happened. He's used a lot of fuel. He's under he's under a quarter of a tank.
Right.
They're all catching Gazballs here too, so this is about to be a 4-car battle pack in a minute because Dave Hendo and Gazballs are not very far up the road.
Okay, as we ride aboard Mr. Gazballs with a 159.2 just then. Oh, excuse me. As I clear my throat. And Mr. Davo Hendo just behind him. He has clocked a 158.3. He's 1 second, sorry. Yeah, just 1.6 seconds behind Mr. Gazballs. Slowly catching up to him. Fresher tyres. In sixth is Mr. No Man. In seventh is Mr. Mikey.
Rockers cars looking good at the front. Really good.
Just clocking a lap there with 158.7. Wardon's just posting his lap just then. 2 minutes. Really? So his fuel's quite low, so I think he's probably got 1 or 2 laps left in him.
Judging by the gaps changing, I think Wardo's in a bit of a conserve at the moment, trying to get some more life out of this skin, because he's looking really low on fuel.
Definitely. Comparing the two, not looking good for Wardons. As we head our way up to third, Mazine. Still with a nice... Oh, actually, no, he's catching up to Mr. Wardons as well.
He is. He's taking time out of him quickly now.
So we'll keep an eye on them later. We then have Gazballs currently in fourth, with Davo Hendo behind him in fifth. Mr. Moman. Yep. Yes, he is. In seventh is Mikey. Heading our way up to his 8th position with D. 9th is Chicane. 10th. Here we are. Oh no, sorry. 9th is Suzuka.
Oh, he's around the pits, Berserker.
Ah, okay. It's not his best race, especially from last week, but he's doing okay. His car's looking a little beaten up, but what can you do? Making our way to 11th with Cruising. And NASCAR slipping away again in 12th position. We then have Caporal. Yep.
Wardos will be in this lap as well. He's on the light.
Okay. So we'll keep an eye on him.
He's about to head into Casio now. She's about to go in. I'll keep an eye on him for you.
Yep, beautiful. Alrighty, and then we look at Mazine, also heading to the Casio Triangle. Just underneath a quarter of a tank of fuel. So he's got a lot of fresh air for him.
Fresh suits on. Fuel's going in now.
Okay, so is that Davo Hendo in the pits? No, it's not. Who's that?
Mo Jalen, Mikey, Gazballs.
Gazballs, okay. Interesting. So Davo now makes his way into 3rd position. Wardon's now to the pits in 4th.
He's chopped it back up again.
Yep. So we have to survive the rest of this. We have 7 laps remaining.
Gazballs is out. Mo's out. Mikey's out.
Okay. There's a bit of a battle for 6th position at the moment with these two. As we make our way up the field. In 8th position is Berserker, D in 9th, and Chicam in 10th. As we quickly right up on the first position, which is Mr. Brocky. Nice comfortable lead for him now.
No rubber left on that car.
No. And in second
It's a really
position.
pretty close race between first and second, I think. Because Mezler's got a short stop coming up, and Rocky's going to have to fill 2/3 of a tank up. So he's going to pick up a lot of time on him in between the transit times of the pits. Rocky's in now.
Okay.
So he's going to fill the end, I think.
As Mazine heads into the Casio triangle, into the last corner. Now overtaking Brocky, who is currently in the pits.
Alright, so what can Brocky do out of this? Dave Hendo's in behind him.
Well, Mazina will have to pit either this lap or the next lap.
What's the gap? Wait for it to settle. 10 seconds.
Okay.
No, it hasn't settled yet. Yeah, 10 seconds.
Okay.
That's not
so
enough.
He was 12 seconds behind Brocky as he's filling up. Okay. And their tyre wear will be quite fresh as well. We'll have to see what Mazine does this lap or next lap. As we ride aboard Mr. Wardons in third with a, ooh, wow, 155.8. Fastest lap. There you go. So he's pulling backside, shall I say, as he makes his way through the S's into Dunlop. Then go aboard Mr. Gazmore's currently in 4th position with Davo Hendo in 5th. Mr. Moman in 6th with Mikey just behind him in 7th. So there's still a little bit of a battle going on for 6th position. We then have 8th Berserker. 9th is D. 10th is Chicam as he makes his way out of the S's as well, heading into Dunlop. We then have NASCAR in 11th. Oh, sorry, no. What was that? Ooh, confused. Here we go. NASCAR in 11th. And Glazarth in 12th. Same cars. Gutman in 13th, just starting his 16th lap.
He's lost it from the front. He's off.
Who's that? Who's that? Oi! No.
What a catch.
Yikes.
What a catch.
We'll have to look at that replay.
Oh,
clipped the AstroTurf from 200R. Well, no, 130R, sorry. Oh,
what a catch.
Yikes.
Right, so he's in. That's washed off about 3 seconds of his gap.
Yep, not
Rocky's
good for
about
him.
to go by one pass now as he comes over straight.
As he's in the pits now, we look aboard. Mr. Brocky overtaking him cleanly. Hey.
Alright, he's 6th in the pit lane now.
Okay.
With half a tank on board. So he's going to have a light car and new tyres.
Right, okay. We have a battle on for second now. As we quickly look on Brocky, currently in first with 154, now the fastest lap with a 154.7. Wardons, 13 seconds behind. In third position, we have Mazine, 1 second behind Wardons. So it'll be an interesting battle for second position, that's for sure. As we head on to fourth position, Mr. Gazbors, 7 seconds behind them. Fifth position, Davo Hendo, making his way out of the S's, heading into Dunlop. Sixth position, Mo. And seventh, Mike is still just behind him. So these two are nice and close still. It'll be interesting if there's any little bit of battle going on in the next 4 laps. They'll definitely be using the rest of their fuel and tyres for the rest of the race. So there's a battle for 6th, there's a battle for 2nd right now. As we look into 8th position, which is Suzuka. And 9th is Chicane. 10th is NASCAR with 11th Glazer half full. No, sorry, is D. 12th is Glazer. 13th Thrillhouse with 14th as cruising. So Brocky, nice comfortable lead for him. Wardon's currently in 2nd position with Mazine just behind him. As we ride aboard Wardon's as he goes through the 130R. Nice and smooth.
Do you want to hit F11 for him, mate?
Sorry?
Hit F11. Bring the leaderboard up on the screen.
Leaderboard? Done.
F11.
Oops, oh, that one. There we go. Heads into the first corner, heading into the Snake S's. Zane's still just behind him, 1 second. But apparently it's time into 14 seconds, so we'll just ignore that. Look behind him, Zane cutting through the S's.
He's got 4 laps to catch him.
Interesting.
Jemima's car is better rubber and lighter on fuel.
Yeah, well, Wardon's
really win.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're going to get past him though, that's the thing though. Wardon's is not someone I want to be trying to find a way past.
Definitely. Well, if I can compare the laps with the fastest between the two, we have Wardon's, his fastest lap is 156, where Mazine's fastest lap is 158 at the moment. Now, interesting how that goes. But he's still 1 second behind him.
Starting to heat up with Mo Jalen and Mikey in
Right.
6th and 7th again too. They're on top of each other.
This too. Alright.
Gazball's lost it, 4th place.
4th place,
And he
Gazballs.
caught it as well.
Oi!
What a catch! These
Alright.
guys are unreal.
I think I missed that, but we'll have a quick look at it. Oh, I just got the tail end of it, but yes, he does catch it. Nice work for him. Excellent. Well done. As we ride aboard. No man. Heading through the backstretch, heading into the 130R. Mikey wanting his opportunity to strike. Just behind him as they make their way to 130R, heading into Casio Triangle. Mikey just behind him. As they make their way down to the final stretch. 3 laps remaining. What will happen between these two? As we quickly look forward, Wardons and Mazine. Still, the gap is just 1 second. Not much is happening there, but it will be interesting in the next 3 laps.
I think Jemima's waiting. He's just going to wait for a strike point.
Yes, definitely.
Probably lap 20. Lap 20, I reckon he's going to really get up on his back. He's just conserving at the moment, just sitting in like the end of the slipstream, just holding the gap. There's no point striking yet, because if you strike too early, then Autos has a chance to get back over him again.
It's cruising, gives space for him. Nice work. Heading into the hairpin. Wardons in 2nd, Zine in 3rd. Quickly looking aboard, 6th position. With Degnart 1 and 2, with Moman and 7HZ. Still just behind him. He's right aboard. Moman, good from behind. What will happen as they're coming out of the hairpin, heading into 200R? Mikey slowly losing pace. What's going on here? He's backed off a little bit. He's now 1 second behind Mo. Not too sure what happened there.
Did he clear the penalty?
Not entirely sure. He's backed off. I didn't see his car ghost, so I'm not entirely sure. That's interesting. So the gap between these two now for 6th position is 1.2 seconds. So we have aboard Wardons and Mazine. Mazine is catching up to him. He is now less than a second.
This is where he needs to strike. Let's get in there now. Get on his.
So they make the way for the first corner, heading into the Snake S's.
You hear Wardon's car just protesting in the corners. You can hear the tyre squeal. It's starting to struggle for rubber too, the Beamer.
His gap's starting to close. 0.4 of a second now, 0.3 of a second. He is catching 0.2 of a second. Yikes, okay, he's in the zone. DRS is activated.
just be about Waters, just maintaining the car, doing a bit of a defensive drive, you know, and just back him up into the straight. Like, you don't want to come out of Casio too quick. You don't want to give him that big dive.
Oh! Yikes! Should ride aboard. Oh no! Warden's off.
He's off.
No.
Oh, it just started to whisper as he exited the hairpin there.
Not good for him at all. As we look aboard the replay, here's there heading into the hairpin. Just runs a little bit wide. I think he hits the throttle too much, loses a little bit of tail end. Yeah.
Good job to catch it though. Very good job to catch it.
Well, everyone, like from all the cars that have been spinning out, they've been catching it pretty good. So as we look through the field, Brocky in first, Mazine in second. Brocky just starting his last lap now with a 17-second lead. Mazine now in second position. I think he's claimed it now. Wardon's in third. Gazball's in fourth. Dover Hendo catching up to him, but I think he's got it. Mr. Mo in sixth with 7.
This is your race now.
Yeah. As they head through the 130R. Now setting into Casio Triangle. As we quickly look aboard 8th position, Berserker. With a bit of a gap between everyone. Chicam in 9th. Ooh, D just behind him. So we've got a little bit of battle between these two. With NASCAR in 11th. Oh, here we go. Chicam. D's overtaking him. Oh, a bit of a scratch there.
Champ's got a penalty.
Oh.
He's trying to watch a penalty.
Ah, okay. As I head through the 130R. Ooh, clipping the outstretch. Heading into 130. Sorry, Casio. So D claiming 9th position. As we quickly look aboard. No. So yeah, as we head through to the Dunlop. 1.4 second lead. So anything can happen here. But right now, Brocky.
Lights on for Mo.
Yep. Brocky now into the back stretch. Heading through to 130R. Mazine in second.
He's on the fuel light.
Yep.
Wardo's on the fuel light.
Yep.
Gaz is on the fuel light. They're all running out of fuel. Dave Hendo's on the fuel light.
Yep. Alright. I think the
Lucky we go up 5 places here.
Yeah. Top 5 I think is settled as we look aboard. Brocky climbing victory again. 3rd in a row. Hat trick. Well done to him. Excellent.
Jemima here with the ultimate strategy again.
Yes.
So again, nets him a good result. Well done for your.
Oh, there's Captain Trail there in the background. Yep.
Great drive.
Wardon's in 3rd.
Wardo holds on the 3rd.
As Gazballs goes through the Casio Triangle, heading to the last corner. Claiming 4th. Well done. 5th, Davo. Oh, Mo and Mikey, a little bit of a battle, but I think Mikey's got it. Yep, claims 6th. Well done to those two. Bit of a nice battle between those two.
Yeah.
Well done. Right aboard, Berserker, heading through the back stretch into 130R.
Not a bad recovery from him too, actually.
Yeah.
A pretty rough start. 8th place, top 10, solid finish. Got to consolidate some points for him as well to probably cement him into Group A for next round.
Yep. D in 9th position. NASCAR in 11th. So Chicam not far behind him. I think NASCAR's got his 10th. Chicam claiming 11th as he heads in through the final corner. Oh, getting a bit of sideways. Well done. Looks like a bit of a stand away right there. But congratulations to him. And then Glazer claiming 12th. So the race has finished. And there's your top 14 right there. And victory goes to Brocky with a hat trick. Well done to him. Congratulations.
Tell you what, from what I've been reading, I think that this about sews up the teams championship too for Brock Balls.
Yeah, you never know. You never know. Your steering wheel might break. but well done to everyone. Good race. Interesting for 6th position.
Some great racing there, guys. And it was clean too, from what I could see.
Very clean.
Couple
Not,
little
especially
touches,
the
but
first lap.
yeah, absolutely.
So as we look through the race results for the official race standings, we have Brocky in 1st, Mazine in 2nd, Wardons in 3rd, Gazballs in 4th, Dave Ohendo in 5th, Mr. Mo in 6th, Mikey 7HZ in 7th, Berserker in 8th, D. Vorganger in 9th, NASCAR in 10th. Not the best race for him, but hey, what can you do? It's racing. Jacam in 11th, Glazer Half Full in 12th, Captain Frel in 13th with Cruising in 14th, and Wardons with the fastest lap with a 156.752 on lap 2.
Well done, Wardo.
Yeah, good job to him. And there's your official standings right there. I'll just double check to make sure I saved the replay. I'm pretty sure I did, but I'll double check. Excellent, I saved it.
Gazballs. Gazballs. Oh, apparently there was a grid issue at the start of the race. Gazballs was supposed to start out of 4th and started last.
Right. Okay.
So, driver of the day for Gazballs by the sounds of that. He finished.
Yeah.
When do you end up finishing?
Gazball, he came 4th.
4th place.
Yeah.
Great drive, Gazballs. Well done,
Yeah.
mate. I didn't even notice that.
Shazen, there you go. Excellent.
Wow. Wonder what caused that. Whether it was a start line glitch or something.
Good glitch. Who knows? But
I
hey,
don't
good
know. I
job
didn't
to
set
him.
the grid, so I'm not sure. But great drive. If you started from the back of the grid, well done.
Definitely.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, and look, the chat's going the same thing. Gazballs, driver of the day, driver of the day, driver of the day.
Yeah.
They're all saying it.
Excellent. Alright. Well, it looks like we have our driver of the day, which goes to Gazballs. Other than that, what did you think of that race?
It was a good race.
Yeah.
Bit quiet, but you know, you expect that from drivers of this calibre. It's not really going to be a lot of crash and bash. So, it's good to see Jemima there on the ultimate strategy again.
Yes, definitely. Well, he's just written, hey, did you see my spin? Yes, we did see
Yeah,
the
we
spin.
got it, mate. It's on the stream. Had me all freaking out. Did a bit of a ghost there. I started screaming at the TV.
So Mazine spun out and caught it. Gazball also spun out and caught it. So,
Yeah.
well done to them.
Great catch, boys. Well done. Apparently, Rocky didn't realise it was 20. He thought it was 24 laps, not 21. He didn't realise till lap 14.
So overfilled. There you go. He did a Craig Lowndes today who overfilled on Townsville.
I think Wardo was stuck by the big Beamer's thirst again.
Yes. Oh, thank you, Doremus. Awesome job in commentary. Yes, thank you. Good to be back.
Thanks, Doremus.
Been a bit of a... I don't know, I can't remember the last time I commentated. Yeah, there you go.
And
thank you.
And Mikey didn't spin. Congratulations, Mikey.
Yeah.
Keeping it forward for that race. Well done, mate.
Golf clap.
Good
Golf
drive.
clap. Golf clap.
Solid top 10 finish.
Thank you, Filthy. And thank you, SSL Death. Alrighty, well what I'll do, I'll have a quick look at the highlights of the race. I'll quickly jump out and go through the replay just of the first lap. Oh, hang on, I know I saved it, but I'll double check once more. Yep, I saved it. Okay, cool. Other than that, we'll stay on the air for another 5 minutes, and then we'll probably jump off. But yeah, just a quick update on the championship. This Tuesday we have the Super Carrera Cup, which is hosted by Mr. Ben Doten, who is currently in Brisbane right now having dinner. Hello to Benno if he's listening. Yeah, so he'll be hosting that, which should be nice and fun again, because that was quite fun what we did last week. We had quite a fair few of us in the lobby just talking, having fun. So that's what the Porsche Carrera Cup is all about, just having fun. Nothing too serious, like there's a bit of clashing and things like that, but good racing with these cars. Also this Thursday we have the Super 2 at Suzuka. We have Sean and Lucas himself on the race with 59 laps ahead of them. Yeah, so that'll be definitely be a fun race to watch, because those laps, the laps will be short and there'll be plenty of action in there, no doubt about it. Wednesday, I'm not entirely sure if there's going to be hump day on Wednesday. We'll find out throughout the week.
Lounge races on Wednesday.
Yes, sorry, here we go. So, since Craig Lowndes has announced his retirement, if no one's aware of it, Craig Lowndes has announced his retirement from V8 Supercars. So he's retired full-time from V8 Supercars. He's still going to do enduros and things like that. But he'll still be behind the scenes of Team AAA. So yeah, there'll be a bit of a tribute to him this Wednesday. So there'll be a lot of liveries of his past cars that he's driven from Ford to Holden. So that'll be cool. I attempted his green-eyed monster, but I gave up like 30 minutes into it. I just couldn't do it. Too much back, so I'm pretty sure Mo's taking over, and from what I'm seeing at the moment, it looks pretty done. Yeah, it looks really good. So props to him. And then on the Sunday we have Group B racing at Suzuka. Unfortunately, I won't be in that race because I'll be in Coffs Harbour actually racing with the Good Mod. Because I think the Good Mod's meant to be racing on Sunday too, but he'll be in Coffs Harbour as well. We'll both be racing in Coffs Harbour in go-karts, so Good Mod, watch out, I'm going to be on your backside. Maybe, who knows. But that should be fun, exciting. It'll be my first official race. And hopefully, if things go to plan, I'll continue on the rest of the year and hopefully start a new career in the Enduro Kart Series next year, if things go to plan. But other than that, Suzuka Group B next Sunday, which will be a thrilling race, and then the following Thursday will be in Group C. What else we got? Anything else we're seeing in the chat? Umboa, who says there is a really good green-eyed monster on the GR2 Lexus. Alright, I need to have a look at that. But also, I'm not entirely sure. If no one's aware of it, we do, well, this is more private though, we do have the FIA Nations and Manufacturer races, which is held on Wednesdays and Saturday nights. It's usually myself, Ben Doten, and Berserker in a private chat. We don't stream it, we just catch up, talk crap, laugh, drink, and race. So if anyone wants to join the chat, feel free to. That's every Wednesday and Saturday night. Good fun. Well, yesterday was quite successful for the Nations for all of us. Berserker came second, I think, I'm pretty sure. Myself qualified fourth and finished fourth. I reckon I should have come second, but I stuffed up on the third lap, spun out as I usually do. But I was happy to come fourth. And then in the manufacturers, we all went pretty bad. I think Berserker, I can't remember what he came, but he didn't do too well. Myself got taken out on the third last lap, came 10th, and Ben, I can't remember where he came as well, but it was good entertainment, just mucking around for a good 3 hours, just talking crap. But yeah, just to share, Solo Man, there you go. he did represent Solo Man in the Nationals race, Mr. Berserker, in his Aussie Vegemite livery. But other than that, is there anything you wanted to throw in there, Lucas?
No, just good race, boys. I thought it all went pretty well for everybody. I'm reading that there was a couple of cars that were stuck at the back of the grid at the start, so we'll look into that for the next round, try and figure out what happened there. But otherwise, great racing by the Group A guys. Everyone was pointing the right way for most of the race, which is a good start.
Yep.
Great drive from Brocky to get out in front and drive away from it again. Jemima with the decent alternate strategy again. Gets him up there. Yeah, well done everybody, and thanks to the chat for being polite and nice to us.
Yeah.
Considering this isn't what we normally would be doing, so thanks very much for coming along on the journey with us, and hopefully we'll do it again in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, great success from all of us. I think this is my most talkative commentary as well, because most of the commentaries I do, I'm pretty quiet every now and then, but I think this is the most I've ever talked, so quite emotional now. Bit of a tear.
Great.
Yeah.
I couldn't get a word in half of it, so it worked out well for me.
Definitely. Well, yet again, I did have a couple of drinks to calm me down, so yeah. Drink responsibly, people, by the way. Props off to Jack Daniels, that's my little bit of a promotion there. Hey, if you want to pay me, Jack Daniels, go ahead. Jack Daniels, drink responsibly. There we go. Other than that, I think we'll shut this stream down in about 1 minute time. But other than that, yeah, thank you to everyone in the chat as well. Thank you for the compliments and for the kind words. And I guess we'll see you next time on Thrillhouse Supercars. But other than that, this is myself, Micah, aka Micah_Bradley, signing off, and Mr. Lucas, Dr. Knight, or Dark Knight tags. But other than that, we'll sign you off, and we'll see you next time, guys. You've been watching Thrillhouse Supercars.